Welcome to what may be the final episode of Buxton FC. You can see here we're still on there for the board. We're on there for the supporters. We're here for the final two league games of the season. We've actually not been too bad since that last episode. The Dragons lost to the win over Fylde. We drew Banbury, Tastamir scoring for us. Jaden Smith scoring a late equaliser. Beat Farsley 1-0. DJ Alamo in the 93rd minute scoring a winner here. 5-2 victory over Bradford Park Avenue. 2 from Warren Clark, 1 from Ander, 1 from Hardy, and 1 from Sams in this game. Before 3 defeats on a row. Really brought us back down to earth. 3-0 defeat against Spennymoor, 5-3 defeat against Kidderminster. DJ Alamo scoring a hat-trick in this game late on as Mohammed sent off in the 9th minute that made it so difficult for us. 2-0 defeat over Boston United. Last time out we beat Scarborough Athletic 1-0. Sam Deacon scored the only goal. Scarborough, who were top, because that's just what we do. We can beat top of the league. Apparently, yes, they had a man sent off. But it's disappointing that we haven't been able to put together a good enough run, really. So yeah, I mean, we can't go down. We could still finish up in 14th, very, very unlikely, yes. But that's still the highest we could finish, I do believe, unless someone's playing here. So 14th down to 20th. It's just a case of the final two games and then seeing if we can get a contract at the end. If not, we're then potentially looking at other clubs, trying, I guess continue some way or another. You could say, like I say, contract expires at the end of the season. I've asked for a new one. We haven't been given it, so yeah, I don't expect to be given one, to be perfectly honest with you. But this is what we're going with today. We've got Richardson in goal, Burke, Granite, Kigboot, Edmondson, DeGracia, Deacon, Elliott, Tasdamir, Osborne, and Di Girolamo. Hoping that, we send the season start. Can we end with 3 wins in a row? Finish as high as possible, and maybe, just maybe, have a contract for next season. Who knows? Who knows? I just want to see a good performance. I want to, reward the fans. This is our final home game of the season. I want to, thank the fans that have stuck by us through this difficult season. It has been below expectations. I'm not, going to deny that. Burke loses the ball but wins it back and now runs down that right hand side. Needs some help in the box. Tries to play it in. It's looped up in the air and headed clear. Elliott now. Osborne, DJ Lama's offside. Saves regardless, but he was, quite clearly offside there. Hutchinson with the free kick downfield. Deacon wins the header. Ball played out to the wings for Noble, who pulls one across to York at the back post, and that would have been a screamer had that gone in from there. But he does blaze over a couple of early chances for both teams here. Where are Brackley? They are second in the league, and they are still potentially battling for the league title as well, especially now if they've heard Telford have gone 1-0 up against Scarborough. A victory for Brackley here would make it 2 points between the two of them. We want to spoil their party. We're on a cautious style. We've gone for a cautious style to try and, help stop them balls over the top as much as possible. And it's half time, it's 0-0. And yeah, as you said there, we are proud of them so far. Defended well. Midfielders, you've got the ability, we'll tell them that. Attackers, you weren't that bad. I've got faith in you to prove. The Girolamo and Osborne are still complacent, which I hate. I really do hate that. But we're going to carry on regardless with no changes. Deacon looks forward and DJ Lama might get to that, but the keeper clears downfield. Burke gets there ahead of the goalkeeper. Perhaps a little bit of a mix-up there. DJ Lama might have been offside. He is in behind. He's found back in there. Will this count? It will not. I did have a feeling, he's so tight. But he is just offside. Carline with a throw in, and we allow it to bounce, but we do get it clear. DJ Lamo wins that header. Deacon can't win that ball though. Switch of play towards York. Edmondson heads clear, but Carline brings it down. Finds a cross. Granite heads clear. Can we finally get it out of the area? We can, but again, straight to Brackley, and it just feels like there's a goal coming. There's a lot of pressure being turned up. York spins Edmondson towards the back post. No ball to Cook. And there is a goal. And like I say, you could just sense it coming. They're just turning the screw a little bit. As soon as Edmondson missed that header, we were in trouble. Noble does well to knock it down, and this is a wonderful finish from Cook. Richardson perhaps should do better. DJ Alamo is going to go off for Scott Bowden. Tazdemir is going off for Hardy. And Granite is going to go off for Ander. So we're going to make all 3 changes there. We demanded more from the players as well to try and get back into this game. We are losing. Let's go very attacking just for the sake of it now. Perhaps this has been my downfall. Kickboo makes a mistake. And McHammer chips the goalkeeper from range. In off the post. It's 2-0. And that's game over. Very poor touch from Kickboo. Very, very poor. But this is a beautiful finish. It really is a beautiful finish from McHammer. And yeah, that is probably the game. Second match now. Scarborough have come from behind. They're 2-1 up against Telford. Let's just demand more once again. Half of the team hasn't bothered reacting to it. Oh, it's just painful. I'm so glad we've done enough to make sure that we are safe. Can we get a goal at least? Hardy can't win that header. Burke does though. Deacon, it's just a bit of head tennis. Elliott looks for Osborne, tries to cross it. Osborne once again. Elliott from range. Deacon maybe from range, just over the bar. Good effort. Hardy now with the free kick towards the back post, header clear. Ander. Knocking it around well. Hardy finds a bit of space. Crosses towards Bowden. Bowden's header is just wide. Should have done better with that chance. Corner now. Header clear. And, you know, we've suddenly started attacking. Yes, we've gone very attacking. But if we've been building pressure like this all game, then, you know, we probably would have won. Hardy's ball back in is just about cleared. And Ander brings this one down. Edmondson knocks one forward. Dean clears. It's very scrappy and it's a very long highlight. Hardy, De Gracia. That's a good ball for Burke. Pulls it across for Bowden, who's missed again. And he wonders why he's not starting games. 2 huge chances missed. We go down 2-0. I'm going to thrash my arms and tell him that wasn't good enough. And we go into the final game, hopefully. We might not have a final game because we get this very often. First job. Time to develop players. Yes, they've given us extra time. Brilliant. Bowden is now 5 hours of football without scoring. Yeah, we're going to play Chester in the final game of the season, and we've got some decisions to make. So, final day of the season, and I considered putting up a couple of the younger players in there, but we decided against it. We've got Richardson in goal, Burke, Granite, Kickboo and Anders the back four, Mohammed as the holding midfielder, Deacon and De Gracia in midfield, Tazdemir, Elliott and actually Bowden is coming off the bench. Bowden is going to retire at the end of the season. We're going to start him in this game, let him, you know, hopefully score, end the score drought, end on a high, and then we bring on DJ Alamo, let Bowden have that round of applause, is the plan. Hopefully he doesn't put in the stinker. We're just going very attacking from the start of this game because, you know, it's the final game of the season. I'm just telling them to have fun. Absolutely no pressure. That's not gone down well at all. They're all motivated. I don't care less. Win, lose, not a job after this game. If we don't get sacked, our contract is expiring. It's that simple. Ander to Mohammed. Plays one forward towards Elliott, but Roberts brings it down back to his keeper. Kickboo misses the header again. That's 2 mistakes in 2 games that we've seen. Kickboo this time does get the ball back, and De Gracia loses it. Brilliant. So many mistakes. All season long. It's very, very rare we concede, a very good goal. It's from a mistake. Willoughby in behind. And 1-0 after a minute. When we had kickoff. Brilliant. We do have a free kick. Can we get Tastamir from range? I thought he was going to float that one in, but he hits it. It's just over the bar. It's not a bad free kick at all. Warmly, just allowed to run past everyone. And fires over to, I'm pretty sure. We don't. We're going to put get stuck in on because that was just easy. Easy to run through. And then with a throw into Mohammed, gets it back off him. De Gracia looks for Tazdemir, who I believe was on. No, the flag's gone up. He was offside. I thought he was onside. It's a very good finish. Okay, he's quite clearly offside. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's hit early crosses. Let's whip that ball in there. Let's demand more. Burke with a free kick. Plays it short to Mohammed. De Gracia. In for Elliott. That's a good ball. And Elliott's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Oh dear. Burke, Mohammed to De Gracia. Bowden had to hold his run. That ball over the top is headed back to his keeper by the left back. Tyra looks downfield. Burke wins the header. Deacon. Burke over the top towards Tasdemir. Wade. That's a risky ball across field, but Chester keep it alive. Brown. Roberts plays the ball in. Burke heads clear to Twormley. And while this is going on, Brown makes it 2-0. Bowden is coming off now. He's going to come off at half time anyway. Like I say, he's retiring. So we're going to take him off, allow him to get that applause, get his moment. But he's coming off in this first half. This is, it's a beautiful ball. What a pass that is. But defensively, absolutely atrocious. No shots on target in that first half. We're throwing a water bottle because, like I say, I don't care. Furious. Quite angry. Furious. Elliot is going to... How was DJ Olamo been booked already? McKay's coming on. Osborne's coming on. Tasdemir and Elliot going off. The front three have all been changed in this game. Shouts demand more. We're on very attacking. We can't do anything more in terms of that. Burke to Osborne. Knocks one forward, but it's not a great ball. Twormley into the area. Straight hand to keeper. We're just going back cautious. Back to that original one. We're just going to sort of let this game run out because I can't see us coming back from 2-0. We will drop down to 19th as it stands as well. Like I say, I know we're not going to have a job here next season. And, it's deservedly so. It has been deservedly so. We haven't been good enough this season. But the amount of players in this team that have not performed is ridiculous. I genuinely think, yes, we've, flopped about on tactics as they make it 3-0. We flopped around on tactics quite a lot this season, but I think some of these tactics that we've played have been more than good enough. The players just have not performed. I really don't want to watch that goal again. I just want this season to be over and done with. Stop giving us highlights. Tito Lama just doesn't challenge for the header. I mean, he's scored plenty of goals and he's in behind again here, but he's saved. He's just far too inconsistent. Far too inconsistent. I can't remember the last time I've had a striker that scored as many goals as he has that I haven't enjoyed managing. As we have a barrage of corners here late on. Both of them relatively easily dealt with. De Gracia fires it back in. I think we're going to have an episode here where we don't score a goal. We are indeed. It's going to be full time. It's going to be 3-0. We're throwing the water bottle again. And, yeah. What a season, eh? What a season. And I'm just going to keep, saying these sort of things. Deacon, it was too harsh. I don't care, mate. I don't care. No concerns. Okay, whatever. I just burn all sort of bridges here at this team. I guess I'm going to go play ahead till the end of the contract, see if we get an offer. So I'll come back with you in a second. So there we have it. We have indeed lost our job. Technically, we haven't been sacked. We just wasn't offered a new contract. We left at the end of the contract expiry. So yeah, we haven't been sacked. But we will not be continuing with Buxton, which means in the next episode we need to find a new team to manage. Yeah, this series isn't quite going to plan, is it? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Next time we'll have a new team. So I'll see you in that one. Bye bye.